What if the world map was a living, breathing document constantly shifting and evolving? Throughout history, borders have changed and nations have vanished, leaving only their stories behind. Today, we're exploring 10 fascinating countries that once held their place on the global stage but are now gone. Join our YouTube channel as we uncover the intriguing tales of these lost lands and the events that led to their disappearance. Number 10. Czechoslovakia, 1918-1992. Czechoslovakia was established after World War I, a state carved out of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It was a nation of Czechs and Slovaks who shared a common history but had distinct languages and cultures. For much of its existence, Czechoslovakia was a prosperous and democratic state. But by the late 20th century, differences between Czechs and Slovaks began to surface. In 1992, these tensions led to a peaceful dissolution known as the Velvet Divorce. On January 1st, 1993, Czechoslovakia split into two independent countries, the Czech Republic and Slovakia. Number 9. Prussia, 1525-1947. Prussia was once a powerful and influential state in Europe, playing a central role in the unification of Germany in the 19th century. It was a kingdom known for its military prowess, discipline, and administrative efficiency. However, Prussia's history is also marked by its involvement in several European conflicts. After World War II, Prussia was officially dissolved by the Allied powers in 1947. Its territories were divided between Poland, the Soviet Union, and Germany. Number 8. Yugoslavia, 1918-1992. Yugoslavia was born from the ashes of World War I, a kingdom formed to unite the South Slavic peoples under one flag. It was a diverse and complex nation, home to various ethnic groups, including Serbs, Croats, Slovenes, Bosniaks, and others. For much of the 20th century, it existed as a socialist federation under the leadership of Josip Broz Tito. But after Tito's death in 1980, cracks began to appear in Yugoslavia's foundation. Nationalist tensions escalated, leading to a series of brutal conflicts in the 1990s known as the Yugoslav Wars. By 2003, the country was formally dissolved, giving birth to several independent nations, such as Serbia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Slovenia. Number 7. The South Vietnam, 1955-1975. South Vietnam, officially the Republic of Vietnam, was founded in 1955 after the Geneva Conference divided Vietnam into North and South. Backed by the United States during the Cold War, South Vietnam was embroiled in the Vietnam War from the late 1950s to 1975. Despite significant United States support, it struggled against North Vietnamese forces. The fall of Saigon in April 1975 led to the reunification of Vietnam under communist control, ending South Vietnam's existence and forming the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. Number 6. Ottoman Empire, 1299-1922. For over 600 years, the Ottoman Empire was a major power in the Middle East, North Africa, and Southeast Europe, renowned for its art, science, and architecture. At its zenith, it controlled large parts of Europe, Asia, and Africa. However, internal strife, nationalist movements, and military defeats weakened it, and World War I was the final blow. By 1922, the last Ottoman Sultan was deposed, and the empire was dismantled, leading to the formation of modern-day Turkey and other nations. Number 5. Tibet, 1913-1951. Tibet, often referred to as the roof of the world, was an independent nation with a rich cultural and religious history. Situated in the Himalayas, it was ruled by the Dalai Lama, a spiritual and political leader. Tibet maintained its independence from 1913 until 1951, when it was annexed by the People's Republic of China. The annexation was controversial, leading to decades of conflict and tension. Tibet's government was dissolved, and the region became an autonomous region within China. While Tibetans continue to fight for their cultural and political rights, the independent nation of Tibet no longer exists on the world map. Number 4. The United Arab Republic, 1958-1961. The United Arab Republic was a short-lived political union between Egypt and Syria, driven by the dream of Pan-Arabism. The United Arab Republic was formed in 1958, with Egyptian President Gamal Abdel Nasser as its leader. It was an ambitious attempt to create a single Arab nation. However, the union faced significant challenges, including economic disparities and political differences between Egypt and Syria. By 1961, Syria withdrew from the United Arab Republic, effectively ending the union. If you could visit one of these lost nations and experience its history firsthand, which one would you choose? Let us know in the comments. Number 3. Rhodesia, 1965-1979. Rhodesia, located in southern Africa, was an unrecognized state that declared independence from the United Kingdom in 1965. Led by a white minority government, Rhodesia was isolated internationally due to its refusal to transition to majority rule. The country was embroiled in a brutal guerrilla war against African nationalist forces. By 1979, under increasing pressure, Rhodesia agreed to transition to majority rule, leading to the establishment of Zimbabwe in 1980. Do you think any modern countries might face a similar fate in the future? Share your predictions and reasons in the comments. Number 2. East Germany 1949-1990. East Germany, or the German Democratic Republic, was established after World War II as a socialist state under Soviet influence. It was a symbol of the Cold War, with the Berlin Wall dividing East and West Germany, and by extension the world, into two opposing camps. Life in East Germany was marked by strict government control, a heavily monitored population, and limited freedoms. However, the winds of change began to blow in the late 1980s, with protests demanding more freedom and openness. In 1989, the Berlin Wall fell, and by 1990, East Germany was officially reunified with West Germany. The German Democratic Republic ceased to exist, merging into a unified Germany. Number 1. The Soviet Union, 1922-1991. Few nations have had as profound an impact on global history as the Soviet Union. Formed in 1922 after the Russian Revolution, it was a superpower that played a pivotal role in the 20th century. Encompassing much of Eastern Europe and Northern Asia, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics was a socialist state governed by the Communist Party. However, the Soviet Union's story is one of grand ambition and eventual collapse. Economic stagnation, political unrest, and the burdens of an arms race with the United States gradually weakened the Union. By 1991, internal pressure led to its dissolution, giving rise to 15 independent republics, including Russia, Ukraine, and the Baltic states. The Soviet Union, once a giant, was no more. Which of these vanished countries surprised you the most and why? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed exploring these vanished nations with us and want to dive into more captivating historical journeys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel.